Magical and Philosophical Precepts 144. Direct not thy mind to the vast surfaces of the earth, for the plant of truth grows not upon the ground, nor measure the motions of the sun, collecting rules, for be is carried by the eternal will of the Father, and not for your sake alone. Dismiss from your mind the impetuous course of the moon, for she moveth always by the power of necessity. The progression of the stars was not generated for your sake. The wide aerial flight of birds gives no true knowledge, nor the dissection of the entrails of page 46 victims. They are all mere toys, the basis of mercenary fraud. Flee from these, if you would enter the sacred paradise of piety, where virtue, wisdom, and equity are assembled. Cell 4. Z. 145. Stoop not down unto the darkly splendid world, wherein continually lieth the faithless depth, and Hades wrapped in clouds, delighting in unintelligible images, precipitous, winding, a black ever-rolling abyss, ever espousing a body unluminous, formless and void. Sins. Durinsum 140. Z-orty 146. Stoop not down, for a precipice lieth beneath the earth, reached by a descending ladder which hath 7 steps, and therein is established the throne of an evil and fatal force. Cell 6. Cletho 2. Z 147. Stay not on the precipice with the dross of matter, for there is a place for thy image in a realm ever splendid. Cell 1. 2. Cletho 14. Synesius 140. Z 148. Invoke not the visible image of the soul of nature. Cell 15. Cletho 23. Z 149. Look not upon nature, for her name is fatal. Proc. Implat. Th. 143. Z 150. It becometh you not to behold them before your body is initiated, since by a way alluring they seduce the souls from the sacred mysteries. Proc. In Ilsib. Z-orty page 47 151. Bring her not forth, lest in departing she retain something. Cell 3. Cletho 15. Z. Taylor says that her refers to the human soul. 152. Defile not the spirit, nor deepen a superficies. Cell 19. Cletho 13. Z. 153. Enlarge not thy destiny. Cell 37. Cletho 4. 154. Not hurling, according to the oracle, a transcendent foot towards piety. Dam. Inviter Mysida. At Tuadum Z-orty 155. Change not the barbarous names of evocation, for there are sacred names in every language which are given by God, having in the sacred rites a power ineffable. Cell 7. Nicephatus. Z-orty 156. Go not forth when the lictor passeth by. Picus de Mirandula, Concl. Z 157. Let fiery hope nourish you upon the angelic plane. Olymp. In Fard. Proc. In Alcib. Z-orty 158. The conception of the glowing fire hath the first rank, for the mortal who approacheth that fire shall have light from God, and unto the persevering mortal the blessed immortals are swift. Proc. Intim. 65. Z-orty 1s9. The gods exhort us to understand the radiating form of light. Proc. In Crat. Z or T, page 48, 160. It becometh you to hasten unto the light, and to the rays of the Father, from whom was sent unto you a soul Saki endued with much mind nous. Cell 33. Cletho 6. Z 161. Seek paradise. Cell 41. Cletho 27. Z 162. Learn the intelligible, for it subsisteth beyond mind. Cell 41. Cletho 27. Z 163. There is a certain intelligible one, whom it becometh you to understand with the flower of mind. Cell 31. Cletho 28. Z 164. But the paternal mind accepteth not the aspiration of the soul until she hath passed out of her oblivious state, and pronounceth the word, regaining the memory of the pure paternal symbol. Cell 39. Cletho 5. Z 165. Unto some he gives the ability to receive the knowledge of light, and others, even when asleep, he makes fruitful from his own strength. Sins. Durinsum 135. Z or T 166. It is not proper to understand that intelligible one with vehemence, but with the extended flame of far-reaching mind, measuring all things except that intelligible. But it is requisite to understand this, for if thou inclinest thy mind thou wilt understand it, not earnestly, but it is becoming to bring with thee pure and inquiring sense, to extend the void mind of thy soul to the intelligible, that thou mayest learn the intelligible, because it subsisteth beyond mind. Dam. T. page 49, 167. Thou wilt not comprehend it, as when understanding some common thing. Damatius, de Primis Principiis. T. 168. Ye who understand, know the supermundane paternal depth. Dam. Z or T. 169. Things divine are not attainable by mortals who understand the body alone, but only by those who, stripped of their garments, arrive at the summit. Proc. In Crat. Z or T. 170. Having put on the completely armed figure of resounding light, with triple strength fortifying the soul and the mind, he must put into the mind the various symbols, and not walk dispersedly on the Empyrean path, but with concentration. 171. For being furnished with every kind of armor, and armed, he is similar to the goddess. Proc. In place. Th. 324. T. 172. Explore the river of the soul, whence, or in what order you have come, so that although you have become a servant to the body, you may again rise to the order from which you descended, joining works per sacred reason. Cell 5. Cletho 1. Z 173. Every way unto the emancipated soul, extend the rays of fire. Cell 11. Cletho 24. Z 174. Let the immortal depth of your soul lead you, but earnestly raise your eyes upwards. Cell 11. Cletho 20. Page 50, 175. Man, being an intelligent mortal, must bridle his soul, that she may not incur terrestrial infelicity, but be saved. Lid. Lemen. 2. 176. If thou extendeth the fiery mind to the work of piety, thou wilt preserve the flexible body. Cell 22. Cletho 16. Z. 177. The telistic life through divine fire removeth all the stains, together with everything of a foreign and irrational nature, which the spirit of the soul has attracted from generation, as we are taught by the oracle to believe. Proc. Intim. 331. Taylor. 178. The oracles of the gods declare that through purifying ceremonies, not the soul only, but bodies themselves become worthy of receiving much assistance and health. For, say they, the mortal vestment of coarse matter will by these means be purified. And this, the gods, in an exhortatory manner, announce to the most holy of theurgists. July, Crat. V. Page 334. Z. Orty. 179. We should flee, according to the oracle, the multitude of men going in a herd. Proc. In Ialg. Z. Orty. 180. Who knoweth himself, knoweth all things in himself. I pick. Page 211. Z. 181. The oracles often give victory to our own choice, and not to the order alone of the mundane periods, as, for instance, when they say, on beholding thyself, fear, and again, believe thyself to be above the body, and thou art so, and, page 51 still further, when they assert that our voluntary sorrows germinate in us the growth of the particular life we lead. Proc. De Prov. Page 483. Z. Orty. 182. But these are mysteries which I evolve in the profound abyss of the mind. 183. As the oracle Theraphath saith, God is never so turned away from man, and never so much sendeth him new paths, as when he maketh assent to divine speculations or works in a confused or disordered manner, and as it adds, with unhallowed lips, or unwashed feet. For of those who are thus negligent, the progress is imperfect, the impulses are vain, and the paths are dark. Proc. In Balm. Z. Orty. 184. Not knowing that every god is good, ye are fruitlessly vigilant. Proc. In Platonis Pole. 355. Z. Orty. 185. Theurgists fall not so as to be ranked among the herd that are in subjection to fate. Lid. Domen. Taylor. 186. The number 9 is the vine, receives its completion from 3 triads, and attains the summits of theology, according to the Chaldaic philosophy as Porphyry informeth us. Lid. Page 121. 187. In the left side of Hecate is a fountain of virtue, which remaineth entirely within her, not sending forth its virginity. Cell. 13. Cletho. 9. Z. Page 52 188. And the earth bewailed them, even unto their children. Cell. 21. Cletho. 3. Z. 189. The Furies are the constrainers of men. Cell. 26. Cletho. 19. Z. 190. Lest being baptized to the furies of the earth, and to the necessities of nature as one of the gods saith, you should perish. Proc. In Theo. 297. Z. Orty. 191. Nature persuadeth us that there are pure demons, and that evil germs of matter may alike become useful and good. Cell. 16. Cletho. 18. Z. 192. For 3 days, and no longer need ye sacrifice. Pick. Concl. Z. 193. So therefore first the priest who governeth the works of fire must sprinkle with the water of the loud resounding sea. Proc. In Crat. Z. Orti. 194. Labour thou round the Strophalos of Hecate. Cell. 9. Nicephorus. 195. When thou shalt see a terrestrial demon approaching, cry aloud, and sacrifice the stone Mizarin. Cell. 40. Z. 196. If thou often invokest, thou shalt see all things growing dark, and then when no longer is visible unto thee the high arched vault of heaven, when the stars have lost their light, and the lamp of page 53 the moon is veiled, the earth abideth not, and around thee darts the lightning flame, and all things appear amid thunders. Cell. 10. Cletho. 22. Z. 197. From the cavities of the earth leap forth the terrestrial dog-faced demons, showing no true sign unto mortal man. Cell. 23. Cletho. 10. Z. 198. A similar fire flashingly extending through the rushings of air, or a fire formless, whence cometh the image of a voice, or even a flashing light abounding, revolving, whirling forth, crying aloud. Also there is the vision of the fire flashing courser of light, or also child, borne aloft on the shoulders of the celestial steed, fiery, or clothed with gold, or naked, or shooting with the bow shafts of light, and standing on the shoulders of the horse. Then if thy meditation prolongeth itself, thou shalt unite all these symbols into the form of a lion. Proc. In place. Pullet. 380. Stanley Hist. Philos. Z. Orti. 199. When thou shalt behold that holy and formless fire shining flashingly through the depths of the universe, hear thou the voice of fire. Cell. 14. Cletho. 25. Z.